So, what's on your shirt there?
The anti-piracy. Every year they let us know, cameras off, no video. And of course, audience reaction is argh. Trying to keep the tradition alive, keep the crazy going at Toronto Film Festival. And it's a great crowd. I love the spirit of the Midnight Madness people.
What's been your favorite Midnight Madness film so far?
The Loved Ones, by far. I'm from Minneapolis.
Oh.
So this is my first year here, and I've been having an absolute blast. And Midnight Madness, definitely a big part of that. My co-host with a podcast, he talks about it every year, and he's like, you gotta get up here for this. So even if the movie is just so-so, the crowd and the atmosphere is always awesome.
This is actually my very first film. I just got into town today.
You're a horror film buff then, I'll take it.
Yeah. We actually have a block of films at a film festival that we're programming for back home. Dead Center Film Festival is in Oklahoma, so it's the dead center of the country.
Are you excited about Rec 2?
Yes, I am, definitely. This was definitely one that was on my list, so I'm glad we got tickets.
I'm a big fan of Rec. I never did see the remake, like sort of Aliens. Alien, Rec, 2 to Rec, just more of it, right?
Right.
More zombies. This is going to be actually pretty damn creepy, I think.
Right. What movie are you guys lining up to see tonight?
Record, 2.
You're the first person that I've met that's actually called it Record.
Well, I don't know, record or record, right? It's worth either way.
It's obviously...
the idea.
See?
Do you call it Rec 2?
I call it Rec 2. I don't know how they say record in Spanish, so...
Did you guys see the first one?
Yes.
Yeah? And?
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Brad screamed and jumped off the couch.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I am very afraid of scary movies, and to see a movie here at midnight and then have to make my way home, I can't do that. But I will see it eventually on a Sunday afternoon in the sunshine.
Right.
When we see films as programmers, sometimes we don't see the final finished versions. It had no subtitles. There's a little bit of blue screen in it, and our Latin American programmer, Diana Sanchez, sat on my couch, gave her lots of glasses of water, cushions and everything, big, huge pregnant belly, and she's translating it for me, and subsequently throughout the course of the movie, she screamed and jumped 6 times. She's like, the child is okay. All the way from Spain, the directors of Rec 2, Paco Plaza.
Good night to everybody. We're both really excited to present you Rec 2. I hope you are as scared as the pregnant woman. So let's hope you have a bad time.
Thank you very much. It's an honor.
Thank you.
Ryo,
Mike.
Substream.com, Day 6, Midnight Madness. Tonight we saw Rec 2, which is probably as scary as the movies that Midnight Madness are going to get this year. And I don't know about you, Mike, but whenever I see a scary movie at a theater like this at midnight, I always think, wow, that was scary, and then you laugh a little bit because that's a good release. But I know that as soon as I leave Mike, as soon as we say goodnight, I'm going to walk just that much faster to my car. And then when I get to the studio, I'm going to the studio later, I'm going to be there by myself. I just know that I'll probably turn every single light on in the studio that we have. Because somehow, tonight I saw a scary movie, so of course tonight the supernatural world will present itself to me and probably kill me or maim me in some way.
It's common knowledge that the key to unlocking the eldritch door that bars the ghoul world from ours is watching a scary movie.
Rec 2, we just saw. It's got zombies in it. It's a scary movie mostly because of the way it's shot. First person point of view, handheld camera. It was scary. That style is really effective in bringing out the terrors.
They kind of got over that hump of having just one character who's the sole, you know, like in Blair Witch Project, where you eventually halfway through you're like, why are you still filming?
Yeah.
They handled that kind of weird plot problem really well in Rec 2, which is no small feat. I loved Rec 2, by the way. It was really scary, and that's not a thing that you can automatically say about horror films, even good horror films anymore, because horror films have invented ways to be good without actually being frightening. Traditionally, zombies were magic, right? Just it was animated corpses. And I don't know why modern horror filmmakers are getting rid of that magical element. But Rec 2, they didn't. It's half zombies and half magical stuff. And when you have that magical stuff, you get to make up your own rules. And that's the shit that's fucking terrifying. But in enough instances, they're able to tweak things to kind of introduce a different logic into the story that's actually able to be frightening.
When zombie children are crawling across the ceiling, well, if it's just an animated corpse, there's no logical way that can happen.
Unless it's animated Spider-Man's corpse.
Unless it's animated Spider-Man's corpse. Or a really good rock climber corpse. Zombies, traditionally, in the world, come from, like, voodoo.
Haiti, yeah, Africa.
And they're not like people that have died that have their corpse reanimated. Somebody puts you under a spell, and you're their slave, and you do whatever they ask you to do.
Correct.
How come nobody's making zombie movies like that?
It's mind control. I don't think there's a movie, like you're saying, where a voodoo priest turns a person into a living slave because it would be boring.
There's bound to be a story there. There's bound to be something scary.
I know nothing about voodoo magic, so I don't really know why you broach this.